Alright guys, fellow scrappers, today I got a VCR to scrap. Look at this thing. Doesn't have S-video. It's just video and like mono. It's not even stereo. My friend says, "Oh, it still works though. You should hook it up and use it or sell it." Nobody wants this piece of crap. Let me just get all the screws out. Screws are good. There's one right here too. I always save all my screws and put them in my tin pile. Oh, tabs on the bottom. Got some plastic to recycle. And more screws. Forgot one. That's it. Can't even get this thing off. There's nothing good here anyways. That's it. What is holding it on still? Probably a screw inside. Got some tin. Some more tin. Ooh, look at that nice big circuit board. So I like to leave the cord long until you get to the part. Then there's usually a nice plug on it. I strip all my wire. Alright, I guess there's going to be some more screws to take out. There's always a million screws in these. I'm probably taking out screws I don't even have to take out. That's a tamper resistant one. I just want this circuit board. Got some tin, even with the plastic on it. We'll buy it like that. Same with this one. Even with the plastic on it, they'll buy it just like this. Some more screws. Too bad there wasn't a movie in this. Piece 10. I'm seeing a brushless copper bearing motor there. I'm seeing another brushless motor here. That's number 2 circuit board. Wrong size. Flathead ain't gonna work. That's more like it. Nice little piece of circuit board. And these motors here, these are always aluminum. I got some Torxes to take out too. Got some brass right here. This piece of brass going to pry off nicely. Probably not. Rubber band. My screwdriver tip's just about shot. There we go. There's a copper bearing motor. I'm actually going to try to get this apart a little bit. Let's see if I can get this nice piece of aluminum off. This sometimes works. Look at that. Just like that. I'm going to call that dirty brass. Get the circuit board out here. What else is holding it in? Nothing. One little tab. More plastic. Now, I've said it a million times. I'm going to continue to say it. You don't got to go breaking anything off the circuit board unless you know for a fact you can get the copper out of it. Because this little gizmo right here, see if I can get underneath this tape. This one right here, I'm almost 100% positive that you can't get the copper out of that, or it'll be too time consuming. But this little gizmo right here, I know I can get the copper out of that. So don't go pulling anything off the circuit board unless you know you can get the copper out of it. A nice piece of number 2 circuit board. Actually, it's got the black chips on it. I can probably put this face up in my box and they'll probably give me number 1 for this. They're idiots like that in my scrapyard. Not much more here. Got this piece of 400 grade stainless I'm just going to leave on. I'm going to get this copper bearing motor out. And I want this copper bearing motor out too. Another little circuit board here. More tin, even with the plastic on it. Ah, looks like I broke it after all. Oh, these are good. These are nice. I like these. Alright, I'm just going to call... Oh, no. Copper bearing motor. The wire and the circuit board are worth more than the copper bearing motor. So you want to take these off. Or as much of it as you can. So this is a copper bearing motor. This is magnet. I'm just going to throw it in my tin bucket. Magnet's like 17 cents a pound. You know, and I don't care. I don't want a big giant pile of magnets laying around anyways. I got too much electronics. Now these things, you ever see copper bearing motors like these? These always just pull right off. Oops. Maybe not quite that easy. These just pull right off. And you can mix that in with your Bear Bright, but that's really number 2 copper. Alright, a nice little piece of aluminum here. Got some tin. I'm going to put it all together and see what we got. We didn't do that bad. These little gizmos right here, you can take and cut the end off and get the number 2 copper out of them. But I'm not going to waste my time for just that little tiny amount. So I'm going to call this copper bearing. So we got some copper bearing. I got some number 2 copper. Got some aluminum. Got a good pound and a half of circuit board. And there's about maybe 4 pounds of tin here. And a little bit of coated copper. The washers, there were these little washers in there. These are stainless and these 2 little screws are brass. Didn't do so bad. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.